Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Farm Manager 2018. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day because I'm certainly excited to be back on the super happy fun farm where things are going pretty well indeed, I have to say. Currently sitting on $236,000, 292 days left on our current research, and we're selling strawberries like crazy. A little bit of time has passed since the end of the last episode. Nothing major happened. We just happened to sell at one point, I believe it was about $130,000 worth of product. It was over 1,000 multi-flower honey, over 1,000 buckwheat and colza honey combined. I believe over 1,000 yellow cow's cheese, and it was 2,500 frozen strawberries. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous money. At the minute, though, we are currently waiting a little bit because the goal is to save up $320,000 so we can go ahead and upgrade the owner's building. And obviously, upgrading the owner's building is going to let us go ahead and upgrade our land a little bit, as in expand the borders of the farm just a little bit, which I'm really excited about. Hire an employee? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't think we're going to do that. I don't think there's any point in doing that. We're not in desperate need of any more employees right now. Currently got 10 of them walking around doing nothing, so getting one more is just going to be a way to have someone else walking around doing nothing. Oh, this place is good to go. Let's get that underway. These places have 18, 17, 19, and 15 days left. This one's actually good to go as well. So let's get that done. This one's good to go as well, so let's get that done. And you know what? Just looking at this makes me think that we might very well get enough money on this next sale to upgrade the owner's building. And I'm really excited about that. I'm going to be honest. I'm really excited about that. Apparently somewhere else is ready to go. Good lord. Let's get that harvested. That's a serious number of strawberries though. Over 1,200 normal ones. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm also pretty sure it is the 17th of the month that the trader comes in, so hopefully we can get more frozen strawberries. We have, oh, there we go. Over 2,100. The traders just got here as well, so $236,000 goes to 337. Not bad. That's exactly what we needed. That's exactly what we needed. So let's hit this for anti-fungus real quick. Get everybody on that. And what I'm also going to do is upgrade this building because we can. There we go. Obviously, that leaves us with $33,000, which isn't really enough to pay everybody. But that's fine. We're going to just be rapidly selling things to make up the money. So we can sell that. We can sell some multi-flower and just, you know, try and get a little bit of money here. I think we're going to need the truck to come in to build this, right? I think, yeah, there's the truck coming in to build this. So that, I mean, I've never seen the level 2 building before, so I'm kind of curious to see what this ends up looking like. I'm also really keen to see how the land expansion stuff works. You know what? That actually looks so much better than the base building. I like that. That's really cool. Also, that means that, if I'm not mistaken, the auto trader comes every week, which is pretty good news. The next upgrade is, oh, look at that, 720,000 though. So in terms of buying land, oh, it's exactly the way I wanted it to be. Oh, that's perfect. It's only 40,000 as well. So if we buy that tile right there, we can build the perfect set of, oh, we can build the perfect set of greenhouses over there. Oh, I'm starting to get some ideas. I'm properly starting to get some ideas, and I don't know if that's a good thing. I really don't know if that's a good thing. What does the next upgrade get us? All the same functions, auto trade twice a week. Fields can go up to 100 by 100 meters. Okay. Well, the auto trading coming in once a week is a pretty big deal, so that's going to be really good. I don't think we're producing enough stuff for it to really mean much right now, but I'm definitely thinking that I'm definitely looking at these areas off to the sides of the farm and thinking that we could totally get some huge areas for greenhouses there. But those are going to be super expensive. Like seriously, seriously expensive. So we might have to look into it. I'm not really sure if it would be as efficient as I'm thinking it would be. I think what those areas could be better for, maybe, is some actually, you know, large fields. Some fields that are going to need vehicles as well. I think that might be what those would be for. Because then if we could start growing... Oh, there's an idea. What if we had huge wheat fields out here and then... Is that a trader? That is a trader. Then over here we have, you know, a bunch of cattle and stuff like that. Because then we have these huge wheat fields and we can do so much good stuff with them. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm throwing some other ideas out there and I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, the same could be said for the beekeepers. Like, we could do so many beekeepers' huts and have just strips of colza and buckwheat going up between them so that we have so much honey production, you know? There's a lot we could do. There is a lot we could do. And I really want to try, but I also want to see everybody... I want to see everybody get paid, and I want to see my expenses come out at the end of the month before I actually make the decision to buy more land, because I don't want to go into the negative. It's not that big of a deal going into the negative in terms of money, but I just don't want to do it. So hopefully we can avoid that. Hopefully. That's a big hopefully, is what it is. I mean, we're gonna. I don't know why I'm like, oh, hopefully we can avoid it. We're not gonna spend the money, so of course we can avoid it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this sorted just there. And you're not a trader. I need to relearn the trader dates now, don't I? That's gonna be a pain. Because it was like the 17th and... Is it like the 17th and the 30th? Or 17th and 31st? I have no idea. I really should have paid a bit more attention than I did. But I guess we just keep an eye out. They usually come in from this side and pull up that road there. We did just spend all of our money though. That's a trader right there. So the first of the month. Okay. And that's going to push our money from 43,000 up to 104. Okay. Yeah, that works. 43,000 up to 104 is really something I'm not going to complain about. So let's go ahead then and buy some land. Let's do it. I don't know where we're buying, but we're going to buy something. I think this one. Oh, we can expand out quite far here. Oh, I'm excited. Look at this. Look at this. The things we could do with this area. How large can my fields go? I actually want to see properly here. Oh my god. That's 75 by 75. They can get bigger. That right there is $28,000 though, so we're not going to do that. We are not going to be doing that. But this is so good. Unfortunately, if we put down a bunch of greenhouses though, we're going to need to get a bunch of permanent employee buildings as well, because I mean, they're going to have some serious distance to cover if they want to go out from these buildings to the new greenhouses. But I mean, we could do so much with these. Like if we go from here and just go right down to the edge here. It's kind of expensive to build these roads, but I'll allow it. It's fine. And then we want to go to, like, there. And then we want to go like that. So that's... Imagine this space with nothing but greenhouses and nothing but strawberries. Imagine how much clicking I'm going to have to do. Oh, God. I didn't think about that. I did not think about how much clicking I would have to do if I actually go ahead with these greenhouses. That's a terrifying idea. Maybe we don't do it. Maybe the greenhouses aren't a good idea at all. I really don't know. I mean, we can't do them that close to the roads. I can't do them there either. But I can do them that way. So what if we build another bit of paved road just across here? Just to sort of separate my roads from the main road. And then line that with greenhouses. I'm also realizing that greenhouses don't even cost anything to run. Once you build them, they're just money-making plants. That's ridiculous. There's no downside to these things, other than the excessive amount of clicking. It'd be really nice if there was like an auto-harvest button. So it's just like, hey, click this, boom, harvesting. That'd be nice. That'd be a really nice feature. But I mean, oh, these are only 48. Oh, we could do... What if we just did a field of wind turbines? Because they make money, right? They make a little bit. I really don't know. I really don't know what to do. Because these things, like just a field of these, man, could be so good. I think we're going to give it a shot on like this side. I don't think it's a good idea to have both sides be nothing but greenhouses, but over here seems like it'd be a really good idea since the factories are right here, you know? So I think like 1 and 2. And then maybe a road? So a road like that. I don't know if that's gonna fit though. So 2 like that, and then let's get 2 at the other, because I want these to be symmetrical. That's obviously a big deal. 1 and 2. And then can we get one in the middle that's like spaced evenly? No, not really. I think that's fairly even though. This is going to be a nightmare if I can't do what I want to do with these. I mean, for one, the road doesn't go close enough. So we'll do this, just the whole way down here. And that right there is going to be one big strip of greenhouses. And that right there is going to be another big strip of greenhouses. And can I get more in the middle? That's the important question. I can, but not evenly. Unless I do them this way, which would be hilarious. Except, I don't think... Can I do... I can... No, I can't do that down here. Oh, I can. Right. 1, 2... And then 3, 4. Yeah, okay. This is gonna look ridiculous. Oh, hello, we got some harvesting to do here. I've not been paying attention to this. So let's get that harvested. Let's get you harvested as well. Let's get you harvested as well. And you guys as well. That's gonna be so many strawberries. That's gonna be so many. Alright, so those are getting built. Which is now making me wonder... The roads are going to have to go like that. To connect to the backside of those. And then on the right of that, I guess we want to leave a gap, right? So... That. And that. And then I guess down the other end we can do the same thing. We're not going to be using these greenhouses down here just yet, but I want to at least get them set up properly. So we'll leave the gap. And then we can go in with 2 more. So there and there. So we'll get all that built. We'll figure out the symmetry and all that stuff. We have more harvesting to do though, so let's get you underway. We have 12 people not doing anything, so get that done and get that done. There we go. So this is going to be our field of greenhouses. This right here is going to be our field of greenhouses, and I think we could probably have a lot of roads going through. Yeah, we could totally have a road going down here. That is totally an option. So I think we're basically going to build 2 greenhouses, you know, this way, then 2 horizontally with a gap between them, then 2 vertically again, the whole way along. And just get as much symmetry in there as we can possibly get. It's going to look a bit ridiculous, is what I should say. It is going to look a bit ridiculous, but I'm kind of confident in the idea. I'm kind of confident that it's not the worst idea that's ever existed. Sort of. I should say I'm sort of confident it's not the worst idea that's ever existed. Annoyingly, this road right here can go right against the back of these greenhouses. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Let's see if we can build some more here. So, there and there. Then there's a gap on this side, so this needs to go, I think, there and there. Then over this way we want to do the same thing. So the gap is on the inside roads. So those 2 greenhouses go there. Then I think we need to rotate this and get some greenhouses up here as well. There we go. So get all that built. Oh, that's going to look so ridiculous. It's going to look amazing. Don't get me wrong, but it's also going to look ridiculous. And I'm kind of excited for it, to be honest. There we go. So apparently we can't get a road up here. Is that because of the construction? I think it's because of the frame rate. Good lord. There we go. So get that built. Oh, that's going to be amazing. We're going to need so many people for it, though. We are going to need so many people on that. Let's go ahead and start harvesting this field here. Just to get that done. And that one as well, apparently. So get those harvested. And I guess what we could do is probably put like 1 or 2 more strips of greenhouses. And then the buildings for the employees that are going to work them. Because there's going to need to be a lot of them. There's going to need to be a serious number. Also, this one's apparently like indefinitely being built. And can I? Yeah, we're going to have to demolish that one because it was just forever being constructed. So that would go that way. All right, so we'll see if that actually gets built this time. I guess it just bugged out last time. You need to be harvested. Do we have enough people? We do. So we'll get that done. This right here is still being worked on. This is also still being worked on. Actually, no it isn't. Let's bail that up. And let's bail up this one as well. There we go. Oh my god, there's more harvesting to be done. Things are getting a little bit crazy right now. I'm starting to think that greenhouses might be something that's a little bit more involved. It's going to turn into actual farm work. I'm going to have to put in so many clicks. I'm exaggerating, by the way. I'm going to have to put in so many clicks that it's going to be like actual farm work. It's going to be exactly the same amount of labor. Making YouTube videos is exactly the same amount of labor and intensity as actual farm work. It's not. I could not work on a farm. I'm so horrendously out of shape. It's not even funny. Anyway, let's go ahead then, I guess, and get, I think, probably like one more strip of greenhouses in here. And I think these ones need to be right against the road here in the middle. Yeah, I think one more strip is exactly the way this should go. So just like that, and then these ones are there and there. And then these are also against the road, I believe. So there and there. And I think that will be the final set of greenhouses that we have. I really don't think we're going to need more than this. I'm also totally thinking we could do different things. I don't think we want to go like 100% strawberries on this. Otherwise, just the amount of harvesting that's going to need to be done is going to be so excessive. We need some stuff that grows a bit slower. Otherwise, I'm actually going to go insane dealing with this. But look at this. Look at that for a field of really, really expensive fields. Because we haven't even put irrigation in those, and irrigation is $10,000 per greenhouse. Oh yeah, so expensive. And then obviously the permanent employee buildings, $24,000. And you can be pretty sure we're going to need a few of them. We are going to need a few of them. Apparently the temperature's not getting low. That's meaning that I believe the bees, yeah, the bees are kind of done. The bees are kind of done doing what they do. So I guess we probably just want to save up some money. And we probably want to go ahead and get those employee buildings in here. Because then we can hire people and start, you know, plowing these greenhouses and cultivating them and doing all that kind of stuff. And then, I mean, if we really wanted to, we could get another frozen foods factory, because it would actually sort of fit in here relatively well. Or it could just go across the street. Actually, across the street for all of our factories would not be a bad place. Although we would obviously have to demolish all of the current factories, which I don't know how good of an idea that is. But I think it would be kind of neat to have our production moved across the road. I just don't know. I don't know if that's the thing we want to do. So let's go ahead and get the permanent employee buildings in here then. So we'll do, I mean, I guess we'll do them up the top here. So one there, one there. And that'll do for the time being. That'll be room for 16 more employees, which I think that'll be a good start. So let's see here. These guys are ready to be harvested. And you are ready to be harvested as well. So there you go. We'll get those done. Those are being built, which is fantastic. So that's going to let us bring in the employees soon enough. I don't want to bring them in yet because money. We'll wait. Did we really? We have 2 more things to harvest. Good Lord. This is going to start getting way out of control really, really quickly. Like once these are doing things, it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be seriously ridiculous. Let's see then. So we'll hire anyone that can do plants. So you can do plants. You can go there. Really? There's 2 people that are good with plants and that's it? All right, you're hired. You're hired. You are hired. Congratulations, you're hired. You're also hired. You are also hired. You're hired as well. You're hired and hired. And hired, hired, and hired. There we go. So that's probably going to be expensive. We can get 2 more. So let's grab you and you. Did we miss anyone? Apparently not. Alrighty. So you guys are pretty much all going to be working on plowing these. So have fun. Seriously, have fun. I would not want to be doing the work that you guys are about to be doing. So all of you can just move out and get to work and have fun. There you go. Pretty sure some of my employees from over here are going to be doing that as well, but some of them are harvesting at the minute, which is good because it means that we are going to have employees available to maintain the harvesting. And you guys are just going to have the fun task. Oh, I'm going to need to order in so many strawberry seedlings. So many. Good lord. How many things do we have here anyway? So 6, 12, 20, 36 greenhouses. And I mean, 36 greenhouses. Each greenhouse gives about 390 strawberries. We're going to just have a throwback here, bring up the calculator. 36 by 300, let's say 350. 12,600 strawberries. Every 25 days, roughly. So that's a lot. That's potentially a lot of money. Okay, so slight change of plan. I'm not gonna get this whole thing up and running in one go. We're gonna do it sort of row by row in a way. Basically, this is all split into 6 different sections. This right here is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this little section here is all ready to be planted. So strawberry seedlings are going to go in, and we're going to do that across the board with all of these. They've been cultivated, and they have been fertilized, and they have been irrigated. So we're pretty much ready to go with these. So we'll get this all planted as quick as we possibly can, so that these are all going to be harvested at about the same time, which will be great news. So that's going to be 6 more greenhouses. I don't know why I said it like that. 6 more greenhouses. And that'll be fantastic to have. I am still on the idea of moving our factories over to here, because I kind of like the idea of starting to clear out some of this space to make it look a little better. I know that literally doesn't matter, and I know that this area is actually not that good looking, if we're being completely honest with ourselves. But I do kind of like the idea of just moving those factories over a little bit. But then again, they would be much further away from the warehouse with cooling, and I just don't know if that's a good idea. I just don't know if that is a good idea or not, so maybe we'll not bother. I think what we will do, though, is go ahead and start working on some of the other greenhouses over here on the right side. So we'll start auto-filling a bunch of these, and we'll get people to start working on plowing those. So there we go. Those can be worked on. This one can be plowed as well. And I believe, are we done with all of the strawberries? I believe we are. Not bad. So 45 days, and we're going to have a bunch of strawberries out of that space as well. We actually have got a few available over here. We actually have a bunch that are available, apparently. So let's get those all harvested. And to be honest, I'm actually looking at this and thinking that we just need another factory. I don't even think it's a case of, you know, needing to move these ones. I think we just need another one. So maybe what we should do is, I mean, there are only 33,600. That's not that much. A small juice factory, that's something we should probably look into. What if instead of doing nothing but strawberries, we did some juices as well? So, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, there's 14 greenhouses here that are growing strawberries. We could drop that down to 12 and say that this entire top row here is strawberries, and then like you know, I guess cherries, and then tomatoes. Then I think for apple juice we need an orchard, so we're not going to be doing that. That serves no purpose. We don't have any grains. Milk processing, I don't think we need it. I don't think we have enough milk to warrant a second milk processing. We don't have any milk right now. We can see up there. If anything, we need more cattle. Which, again, we could do, but I kind of want to buy some land off in the other direction before we do that, which we could probably afford. Assuming land doesn't get more expensive each one you buy. 65, of course it does. What about the ones like there? Yeah, so land gets more expensive the more of it you buy, which I guess makes sense. So I guess we're not going to be doing that. But I do think another, like, small frozen food factory could be an idea. So what if we just have... I mean, can these fit in here nicely at all? I'd really doubt it. What if we try and get this to, like, all... not be symmetrical, but have a nice sort of layout to it. Could I get a couple of factories in that central space there? That's my question. So, frozen food factory. It won't actually sit central, which is immensely frustrating. So we could do a few of them off to the side here. You know, have one there, have one over here. And then, you know, have like 3 or 4 of them, or have just like 3 over here and something else over here. I do like the idea of that juice factory though, so maybe what we'll do is go for like 24 strawberry greenhouses, and then we'll do like a small section for like cherries or tomatoes or something like that. I think that could work. I do think that could work. So let's go ahead and get some factories in here. We'll go for the small frozen food factory. We are going to eventually get some larger factories, but for the time being, this will do. So we'll get 3 of these because we are going to move the factories from the other locations. So 3 frozen food factories, possibly also a frozen goods warehouse. I think that might be an idea to put it in that space if it fits. Because I do like having those factories and the warehouse really close together. And it is just the strawberries going in there, so I don't think that's going to be a terrible idea. Anyway, we have some harvesting to do here, so let's go ahead and grab all of those. We have a bit more to be done, so let's grab all of those as well. And let me have a look here. So these warehouses do both have a lot of strawberries in there. The production's just not really able to keep up. Maybe we just have the 5 factories for the time being. That could be kind of crazy. Although I just don't know. I feel like that might be too much. I feel like 5 factories just... it's a little much. I also feel like people probably aren't going to want to live, like, right next to it, but unfortunately, they're not going to get a choice. So, there and there is basically where the houses are going to go. So one like that. And one like that. And I guess we could decorate the neighborhood, make it look a little nicer. So put like a plant or something there-ish. So like that. And like that. Yeah, that looks lovely. That'll hopefully make them a bit happier. We can even give them a tree. Even maybe 2 trees. There we go. That'll keep them happy. We do need 9 workers at this point. So factory workers 1. And we need another one, which is going to be you. And then you will be 3, 4, and 5, and 6. And then we want number 7, 8, and 9. Okay. So you all have factory skill, which is great. You all have factory skill, and you all have factory skill. You could all do with being trained up a bit, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and say frozen strawberries infinite. And you might have noticed that I have sort of decided that we are going to just keep the 5 factories for the time being. I'm curious to see how this plays out. I feel like we probably don't have enough strawberries to do it yet, but we are in the process of getting a lot more. So with that in mind, let's say that we want to get these cultivated over here. So cultivate these ones. Cultivate this one as well. This game needs hotkeys and like a lot of automated processes. Like, I wish I could just press a button on these that's like, hey, just pick whoever to, like, if I click cultivate, right? I wish I could just be like, okay, plow it. I don't need to select who's doing this. You know, just do it. Just automatically do it. You want to go through plants training? Larry Nichols? Okay. I guess we can do that if I can ever find you in my staff list. Oh boy. Larry Nichols. Where are you? I could look around. Oh, you know, more low food, really? Okay. Let's go ahead and buy in a bunch of wheat. We'll do 5,000 as we usually do. And order that in. I have no idea where Larry Nichols is. And I don't see Larry Nichols anywhere either. Not in there. What about over here? Hello? Nope. In here? There you are. Okay. So you want to go through plants training? No problem. We'll do that. I mean, I have nothing against, you know, free training and something that we have everyone working on, so not a big deal. Absolutely not a big deal. And also, are some of you guys done with the cultivating? No, you're not. Okay. That's fair enough. That's totally fair enough. Looking at the date as well, we probably want to hold off on running irrigation through all of those greenhouses. Just until we get another bunch of sales in off of the frozen strawberries, which I imagine at this time of year probably don't sell for much. Let's have a little bit of a look just to double check if I was right. So, market frozen strawberries, yeah, they do. So they absolutely drop in winter. But at the height of summer, they're worth so much. They're worth so much at the height of summer. Anyway, let's get irrigation through all of these. There we go. We've been left with $9,000. Nice. Nice. I guess, I guess we're still paying off that loan, huh? Oh, wait, are we done with it? I think we might be done with the loan right there. Which makes me think that my employee costs are just ridiculously high right now. Which makes sense. We have 65 employees. And I mean, a decent number of those employees don't actually work in autumn or winter. But there's not a lot we can do with that. You know, I don't want to be firing my beekeepers every, you know, middle of autumn only to have to hire them again. And we can't do them seasonally. I know that's something people keep telling me to do. You can't have seasonal beekeepers. The game doesn't let you do it. At least I can't do it. It wouldn't let me assign seasonal employees to beekeeping. I believe the seasonal ones are just for field work, which is fair enough, I guess. Anyway, let's go ahead and get these all. They're cultivated. They're not fertilized. So let's go throw a bunch of manure out onto these fields. That would stink, man. I've just, like, it's an enclosed space and you're just slinging your sack of silage. It's not silage, but, you know, the word begins with S and it sounds better when you've got that a bit of alliteration going on there. But you're just slinging your sack of silage. I need to stop. I need to stop saying the words slinging your sack. Good Lord. Oh my God. You get the idea. It would stink. It is an enclosed space under glass. So the chances are that even in winter, it's going to be kind of warm in there. That's kind of the point of a greenhouse. So the point is, good lord. That's the point. All right, that's the point of that whole thing. Anyway, is that a trader coming in? I believe it is. So we should be making, yeah, up to 65,000. That's not bad. We actually have 3 fields ready to be harvested as well. So get some people on that. And get you on it as well. There we go. All right. I'm pretty sure that these warehouses or these factories they're doing a decent job. They're actually doing a decent job. I believe that was like, what, 65,000 would have been 50 something. Let's say 56 would have been like $56,000 in a week. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, in my humble opinion. So I think once we get these all fertilized, we can go ahead and very, very quickly get them all set up for planting. And then we'll have, you know, 12 new greenhouses for strawberries. Which is all sorts of ridiculous. Are you guys all done? You guys aren't yet. You guys are. Why are you guys not done yet? Soil fertility is where it needs to be. Okay, I guess we'll wait. Let's just go ahead and get these all sorted then, since we are going to be... Why are you guys not done yet? Seriously, oh, there we go. So we'll get this done with some strawberries as well. And just every single one of them there. We don't actually have enough strawberry seedlings, I think. We might? No, we don't. That's unfortunate. We're going to have to order some more in. Yep, going to have to order a few in. Which is going to delay that last greenhouse's harvest. And I've just noticed that in a week we have over 2,000 frozen strawberries. I think we're going to be okay in terms of money. There's another trader coming in. 65,000 is going to go up to 131,000. So yeah, I think it's fair to say that the strawberry business is one that even in winter is going to make us serious profits. Also, only 164 days left on this research, which is, you know, only half a year. Or whatever it is, the training thing. You get the point. It's taken a while. Oh, we got the harvest started on the new greenhouses here. These ones are starting to be ready to harvest, which means so many strawberries. Oh, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be absolutely amazing. I am thinking, though, that it might actually be a really good idea during the winter especially to go ahead and move our beekeepers' huts. I'm thinking we could get them all over here. And I don't think they're... I mean, they're 1,600. They're really not much. But I'm thinking we could get a bunch of them, like the whole way along here. And apparently they do need a gap between them, which is fair enough. But just a whole bunch of beekeepers' huts here. And then behind them, we do a long field of like colza and a long field of buckwheat. Well, no, I guess we'd need to put in the huts first. But I want to get those in there, and I think I am actually going to go ahead and bulldoze the old ones. So we'll get those out of there. Duh! That was so loud! Why was that so loud? Oh, good lord. Oh, sweet Jesus. Why? It's because it's bulldozing 11 things at once. It's doing that thing that Software Inc. does when you copy and paste stuff. It's playing the sound 11 times, and it's so loud! I don't know how loud it is in the video, because I've got, like, compression and stuff like that. But I'll try and remember, like, not deafen you, but make you aware of how loud That really is. Good Lord. That's ridiculous. Hi, yeah. Anyway, there's the vehicles coming in to get these all built over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. So I need to place... I'm gonna need... Oh my god, if this works out, I'm gonna be placing 200 beehives. That is a ridiculous number of beehives. But I guess we're gonna do it. I guess we are doing this. Oh boy. Well, that was a total pain to do, but I think it's actually going to work out really, really well for us. We're going to have 2 huge fields of buckwheat and of colza, which I believe all of the bees are going to be able to reach, which is fantastic. So we're going to be doing pretty well for ourselves there, I do think. I'm also pretty sure we're making... actually, we got some harvesting to do here that I am not keeping on top of. So let's go ahead and see if we can manage to do that. And actually stay on top of our harvesting here to make sure that we always have the strawberries necessary. This guy wants me to find a courier. I really don't want to have to do that because going through my employee list is a nightmare. Jake Shaw is who we're looking for here. Jake Shaw. I mean, I'm pretty sure we've clicked on him before, but I mean, it's a long list. It's a really, there he is. Alright, bud, there's a package for you. Enjoy that. And then once... Oh, these buildings have been built. So basically, we need to hire 10 more beekeepers. So you're going to go there. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And then that's going to be 4. And 5. And then 6. 7... 8, 9, and we need 1 more. So let's go to the staff list, go back to hire, and we're looking for not seasonal employees, we're looking for permanent. So we're looking for a permanent beekeeper, please. Alright, I guess we have to close the list completely. So hire a beekeeper, you will do. Alright, then all those beekeepers are going to go to work. Whether they have full skill or not, we can eventually train them up. And yeah, like I said, you might be wondering why I've decided to put all my beekeepers over here. The answer is actually kind of simple. Basically, the way I see it, beekeeping is a really, really good source of income. It is a really, really good source of income. And I figure, even if these guys aren't working the whole year around, they are at least making us serious money, you know, while they're working. So I figured, you know, why don't we just go ahead and get 20 different beekeepers and get them to do their thing whenever they do, and that'll make us serious money. So here we are. That's basically what we're doing. We are... you know, in this spot where we have all these beekeepers, and they're gonna make us a lot of money when they actually start, well, keeping the bees. So let's see here. Anyone else needing trained? You need some training, and you are good. So there we go. At this point, all of our beekeepers are 100% trained up, which is fantastic news. These guys over here are still a while away from actually being harvested. So let's go ahead and start plowing some more of the fields done here. And see if we can maybe just go ahead and get even more strawberries into the mix. Because I feel like we can totally get away with that. I feel like we can totally get more strawberries into this. Because we're making a lot, don't get me wrong. Like, we're making so many, and 3 fields have just become harvestable. So we'll get that one, we'll get 1 person on that field. And we'll go from there. We'll pretty much go from there. So you guys are going to hit that field for me. And, you know, that's all going to be turned into frozen strawberries. We have 2,000 frozen strawberries at the minute. We just sold those and went up to $86,000, which... not going to complain about that. Absolutely not going to complain about that. So there we go. You guys can work on all of those fields, get those plowed up, and then eventually we can cultivate them. Then fertilize them, then irrigate them, and it'll be a beautiful thing. It'll be an absolutely beautiful thing. I do slightly worry about these fields here, though, and how long they're actually going to take to, you know, plow and then cultivate and fertilize and actually sow the seeds. But it is going to be 20 beehives. Well, there's 200 beehives that'll have access to both of those fields, which is better than what we had before. So with that all said, I think, you know, buying land has turned out to be a really, really good thing for us. Because everything's much neater. So much so that we could even go ahead and just get rid of the old greenhouses over here. Which is actually really tempting, if I'm honest. That's really, really tempting to do. Because, you know, again, it would keep all of our employees in this one area. And then we could maybe have, like, our factories in this little space down here. Because obviously we were going to do some factories over here, and apparently I decided otherwise. So that's where we're at this point. Anyway, let's go ahead and get these cultivated. Just so we can start working on getting the extra 6 greenhouses of strawberries, man. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I shouldn't. It's just strawberries. It's just virtual strawberries, but I'm excited. What is this? Create a 0.5 hectare field. I don't think we're going to be doing that. I don't think we're going to be doing that. But I'm not too concerned. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's probably good to go ahead and leave it there for today. I'm not really sure whether this, like, one session for me is going to be 2 episodes or not, because it's kind of a long one. I've been sitting in this for a while, so it might have been 2 episodes, but we've got a lot done, I like to think. We've changed a lot of the farm. We've kind of doubled the size of it in, like, the space of about an hour and a half. So, I think that's good. I think that's a good thing. We've also got 135 days left on the research, $141,000 right now. We are collecting so many strawberries, and we're only about to start collecting more. And then once the spring rolls around, we can go ahead and start with the fields over here. And that's going to be amazing as well. We can actually get rid of these old fields as well. Have we filled 2 of these? No. This one's half full. We really need to do more with the manure. Because I don't think we're doing enough with it. I really don't think we're doing enough with it. So we're going to have to figure that out. Also, are you guys nearly done there? Yeah, I mean, they're the only ones doing it. Oh, wait, these need harvested. Good lord. Let's get those before we wrap things up. There's so much to be done. I really still wish this could be automated. I really, really wish this could be automated. Because it's a total pain in the butt. Oh my god, there's like 3 of them ready to harvest right now. So much harvesting. There we go. That was like 6 or 7 different greenhouses being harvested at once there. That's gonna be good for the profits. Let's also go ahead and get the irrigation in here, since at this point we're about to start the fertilizing. There we go. So that's all been done. And then all we have to do is fertilize. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to go ahead and leave it there for today. I think between this episode and the next, what I might do is get all of these greenhouses up and running, because... Well, actually, no. I don't know if we will do that. I'll get some of them up and running, but I don't want to run too far into the spring, because I want to, you know, share the activity of the beehives with all of you. So I don't want to have the game running so far that, like, we don't see that together, I guess. So I'll get some of these done, but not all of them. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you kindly for watching. This has been Farm Manager 2018 part whatever it is. I certainly hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button down there. I'd really appreciate that. Also, if you're new, maybe subscribe. Maybe don't. It's entirely up to you. I can recommend it, though, because I can. It's my channel. Anyway, thank you kindly for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.